Hi guys, Yolanda here, and we're back with the Bluebells and Buttercups mini album. So now we're doing the cover, but before we move on to that, let me just ask you to please subscribe and like my video if you like it, of course. If you're enjoying making this with me, I really would appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. You know, climb up in the ranks. I can't do that without you. So just take 2 seconds to hit that like the subscribe button, and then that little bell there, you can also hit that, and that way you won't miss any of the segments of the mini albums and journals that I will be doing in the future, you know, from scratch to finish and other stuff. So let's continue now with the cover. So I've got my two have I cut this one? Yes, 2 pieces of cardstock. I have cut them to 10 inches, 12, was it 10 or 12? Look at me, I'm already forgetting because I did this yesterday. Yeah, 12 by 10. So I just cut them 12 by 10, both of them, before, let's just put this there, we join them together. And I always join it, I use tape, I don't use glue, because it's a perfect half an inch. So let's take that off and join. There's a little bit sticking out there, which doesn't really matter. Let's do this. So let's put that down there, and the rest. Ugh. Ready? There we go. We've joined it. Very easy. Let's just give it a bone folder iron. And then I'm just going to add these. You don't even, that doesn't have to be in the middle. I don't know how finicky you are. To me, it doesn't really matter. So, because the middle would be about here. See that? Not that line there. It would be more or less there. More or less. Let's just put it sort of in the middle. So now we're just going to glue it down, and I think from here I can kind of speed it up. But before I do, let me quickly show you how we're going to do this, the hinges. So now you're going to cut another piece of cardstock, 8 1/8 by 11 inches. Then you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to score it from 2 inches up to 9 inches each one. It's just the way I prefer to do it, and you'll see why. So now you're just going to score every ½ inch. You score until you hit 9, and you stop there, which gives you 2 inches on each side. And then of course you're going to fold it in, because we're making a deep deep hinges there. And then what I'm doing, just to give it a little bit more room, just going to explain it before I speed it up. I will eventually join them like this, and you can see normally we only use a standard mini album. We leave ½ an inch. I'm leaving just a little bit more. Once it's all joined nicely together, you'll be able to see, just to give a bit more space for the front and back and for the rest of the album. Yeah, so that's the way I'm going to do it. So once you've done this, now you can glue it. I might as well. I'll do one. Okay. So now we're going to glue those 2. So you only need to put glue on the one side. Again, I don't use tape. I find it comes off after a couple of years, or depending on the heat. And let's join them together like so. And again, next one, Oh, I thought I had the lid on there and I'm taking it off. Or trying to take it off with my teeth. And same thing. Where is it? This one. Squeeze it together. Yeah, I've got the taste of glue in my mouth now. And the last one. And then we're going to just leave it to dry nicely. It should be enough. There we go. And like so. I'm sure you guys know how to make hinges. You can also, no, I've done it this way, so we'll stick to the way I've done it. And then I think it's actually quite nice. You just want to make sure, yeah, that it's all nicely together. I think I'm just going to put a couple of clips on this one. You want to make sure it's sticking nicely. This one is giving me problems. Stick. I just want to, again, there we go. Hopefully, yeah, that should be fine. And then of course, I think you all know how this goes, so I will just speed it up from now. This here e-tape is a bookbinding like fabric tape, because we can't get, well, not that I know of anyway, Tyvek here. Oh my goodness, look at the mess I made. And it's very, very sticky. I don't even know where I'm going to buy another one, a roll of that, because, oh, I didn't make it long enough. It's long enough, because the shop I bought it from unfortunately closed. So, but I'm sure someone on the Facebook groups in South Africa will know. I didn't want to make this lumpy. I really, you know, you don't want that. Let's see if I can unwrinkle it. You know what? Go away. Go away, go away, go away. And let me just cut this piece off, because I've wrinkled it as well. So, there we go. From there, I just put 2 pieces. Depending on my journals, sometimes I put this in my big heavy journals. just to secure the spine. But I have to tell you, I've never had a spine come loose. Crack, yes, you know, from the cardboard, but cardstock. But I've never had a spine break on one of my journals, mini albums. So yeah. So let's put that away. That's better. Don't want any lumps. And I hope you saw how I did my corners. It makes for a very neat corner when you use your bone folder just to fold it in. And sometimes you might have to trim it a little bit, but look how neat those corners are now. Because I mean, I struggled for a while with that until I did that simple thing there. And now they come up very neat. And then lastly, I also could use, I've got a very thick tape, but it's too late now. I'm not going to do it because, and don't forget to score in the groove here. And I really like to make sure this goes down properly. And again in the groove. So and those, oh, I should rub these out because you will see them, not the ones on the actual folds, but in the middle. Yeah, I might as well rub this out as well. Okay, so there we have, and it's important to let this dry well, guys. Let it dry very well before you start any shenanigans with it. Yes, and that is it, I think, for the cover. And now we will come back and I will probably start with this, no, not this guy, with this one. But I do want to let this dry just a bit more. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Ciao now. Bye-bye.